Well, what do we have here? Oh, why did I have to get this? Why did I have to get this? Cook County Sheriff Corrections Officer being pulled over by Naperville police. And what did he say?
Go ahead, write the ticket. I'm not looking.
You don't have insurance for the car?
I got insurance, but I ain't got it with me. It's at home.
Okay. Is this your current address?
No.
No? Okay. What's your current?
Hold on. I'm an officer and I'm armed. My gun is right here, so you don't go crazy. Here we go. Because it's right here. I just remember.
Okay.
Christopher then provided his Cook County Sheriff Correctional Officer ID.
And it was at that moment that we see he might have messed up. Oh, that face right there. He might have messed up. How did he mess up? We'll talk about it. Oh my God. Let's get to it. Here we go.
What's going on, you? This is Instructor Mike. You can follow me on Facebook at Mike Brown or Instructor Mike. Follow me on.
It could be you as a citizen, and you walked up and you see somebody. It look heavy? I don't know. Create special. That must be. But it's good to know that this can handle the high pressure rounds of the flooding.
Ready to go. Make eye contact with me. He's still trying to get it open a couple of times.
So tail.
What's going on? It's Instructor Mike. You can go ahead and follow me on Facebook at Mike Brown or Instructor Mike, on Instagram and TikTok at Yes Mike Said It. Go to my Twitter page right here. Where's it at? Right there. Instructor Mike 1. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Just started that page. I haven't been shadow banned yet. I've got more freedom of speech over there. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instructor Mike 1. I'm also live on Twitter over there too. And subscribe to my YouTube page. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. This has also been sponsored by, again, MikeBrownsBooks.com. MikeBrownsBooks.com. You can go on over there if you want to support the channel. I got a bunch of books, all $5 from the Maslowian hierarchy of needs perspective, all $5, rated by a variety of different book rating agencies, things like that. I'm sure there is a book that you can find that you can use with your kids to boost their self-esteem, because if you don't teach them, who will? We also have them in English and in Spanish. MikeBrownsBooks.com, MikeBrownsBooks.com. Without delay, let's go on ahead and get to it. So this video comes to us by way of Blue Watch. Go on ahead and follow them. Blue Watch on YouTube. So this is October, August 20th, 2022, in the village or city, one of the two, of Naperville, Illinois. A traffic stop was conducted by a Naperville police officer for a person traveling 62 miles an hour in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. Okay. Again, this video is courtesy of Blue Watch. Let's go on ahead and take a look at this. By the way, go on ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Let's go on ahead and take a look at this. And we are going to, you're in for I don't know if I want to say a treat, but if you've ever wanted to see how it happens for some police officers and what we have to face, I'm a former cop, so I can use that language, what we have to face when we pull over other officers, right? This is going to be an interesting video for you to watch. Oh, it's going to be an interesting video for you to watch. Let me shut up. Let's get to it. Here we go.
2022, a Naperville officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle traveling 62 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. The driver of the vehicle was identified as 42-year-old Christopher Cribbs.
How are we doing?
Really good.
You have your license and insurance, please? Amhersale and North Aurora.
What am I being pulled over?
Well, a couple of things. Number one, you're speeding. Number two, you have a license plate cover.
So I'm going to say right here, I got to stop it, okay, because I'm trying to make use of this time. So I will be stopping and starting at certain points. I do not like the way she approached this car. She approached this car very wrong, right? You don't know what he's got in the car. Right here, this is called the vehicular fatal funnel. You are right in the line of sight to get shot by somebody who has bad intentions. Somebody needs to go back to the police academy to learn about vehicle stops and occupant control. Let's continue.
Okay, it's gonna stay there.
I'm sorry? I can't understand you. What?
It's gonna stay there. So
What's going to stay there?
There. The license plate cover.
Okay. You have insurance for the vehicle?
No, go ahead, write the ticket. I'm not looking.
You don't have insurance for the car?
I got insurance, but I ain't got it written. It's at home.
Okay. Is this your current address?
No.
No? Okay. What's your current?
Oh, hold on. I'm an officer and I'm armed. My gun is right here, so you don't go crazy.
Should he have been reaching?
Here we go. Because it's right here. I just remember.
Okay.
Christopher then provided his Cook County Sheriff Correctional Officer ID.
Here you go. I got to take it too.
Okay.
All right, come on, get the ticket on, or let me go home. I got you.
I don't understand why you're acting like this.
Because I asked you. I don't know, because I'm irritated today. And
Okay, I mean,
I'm right here at the crib. I got another crib right here. I'm just ready to go home. I'm tired.
Okay, so what is your actual address then?
The address that this car comes back to is what you just wrote down.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Right.
the only one you need.
Okay, what town is that in?
That's Naperville.
Okay.
Because I stay over I got an
There's a
apartment
lot
over
of Giordano's in
and down. You know that's downtown Naperville.
Okay. There's no other main streets?
Hold
in
on.
the
Why
state?
did you jump out the car?
Okay, stay in the car for me.
Christopher began yelling and waving his arm out the window in an attempt to get the officer to come up to his vehicle.
This is crazy.
What do you need? Well, I'm
Yes.
trying to do something.
That's correct, Terrence.
No. Why are you? You can't leave.
Follow me.
What do you need to talk about?
Follow me.
No, I'm not following you.
Follow me.
22, he decided to pull off from my traffic stop.
You can't follow me.
He claims he lives over here somewhere and he wants me to follow him home. And 22, send me another car. What do you need?
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, and I was telling you I'm trying to run.
You all the way unprofessional. You doing things wrong.
Unprofessional?
Now, do you want me to talk on your taser and tell you everything you did wrong?
Why don't you go back into
No,
your
I'm
car?
about to go in the house. You got my ID. The plates come back to the address. Do your job. Or go get a supervisor. Write the ticket. But number one, number two, I'm on your taser. I asked you, what are you pulling me over for? You said a number of things. What was the number of things? You only said my plate. I said
Speeding.
Oh,
And
I was
the plate
speeding. How
cover.
fast was I going?
Okay.
No, you don't know. You see where I'm at? Come around, knock on the door, get a supervisor. Because I don't even trust nothing.
Of course.
Because she got it on her taser cam. I showed her my taser cam, and both of them motherfuckers scared me.
I'm not scared of you, sir.
Okay, I got pulled over for possibly speeding. I don't know. And the plate cover. Okay. The only reason she seen the plate cover because I was speeding. Correct? They put me over. When she come to the car, you can read my plate. I know I ain't on patrol. I know she's supposed to run my plate and send it in. She come to my car, I give her my license. She asking me, is this the correct address? I said, no. This car comes back to another address. She would have known because I kept on telling her the same shit. She would have known that should she had ran the plate.
She might not have read it yet. I don't know.
I know, but she coming to the car now. I got my gun on me and shit underneath the seat because I just went in the grocery store or whatever, right? Okay. So now I'm like, oh shit. She's standing here. She see my gun. Let me show her my officer. And she still ain't giving me the fucking ticket. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever she gonna do. Okay. That's what I'm tripping on. We still here talking. She called her a backup. What we talking about? I got shit to do.
Okay.
A traffic infraction. And I told her I'm an officer.
Trust the
I say, hey, can I talk to you? Because I wanted to ask you something. I forgot what it was. Because I can't come over there. I can't walk back to her because she's scared of me.
Where are you an officer at?
Cook County Sheriff Department. I drive the buses. I drive the big bus. I drive the inmates to court to other counties.
So
I'm in the process of retiring. 17 years. I'm currently on the job.
So you left then, is that right?
Yeah, I pulled off over here because she won't come to the car and talk to me. I can't come to the car and talk to her. So what the fuck we standing there for? And she know I'm an officer. So what is we talking
here's the
about?
thing, though. If you're an officer, you should know that you need to stay there, right?
What did I do?
You left the scene.
Oh, that sounds like a bullshit report.
Did he leave the scene? Did he leave the scene? Of course he left the scene. Now, let me give you some context before we continue this. First of all, this is hilarious to me. It is. I have dealt with situations like this on traffic stops. I had a Chicago police lieutenant. If I'm lying, I'm dying, I'm flying. Southbound Kenzie. Oh, my God. He was hauling ass. And he wasn't even going to Markham Courthouse. If I'm lying, I'm dying, I'm flying. Oh, Chicago police lieutenant. He gave me a bunch of stuff, bunch of crap on my traffic stop and flashed his badge. I said, I don't give a good goddamn what you are. I said, first of all, you want professional courtesy. It's called transactional reciprocity. You give me the courtesy, I give you the courtesy, and allow me to extend to you the discretion to go about your way. I swear to God. Now, let me give you some context for those of y'all who don't understand, right? Cook County Sheriff's Police, Cook County Sheriff's one of the largest sheriff's offices in the country. So in Cook County Sheriff's, you've got 3 entities. It actually might be more, but there's the 3 top entities. One is court services. Those are the deputies that you see in the courts, right? Then you've got the corrections officers, which is what he is. Then you've got sheriff's police. Those are 3 different types of sheriff's academies. Do you hear what I said? 3 different types of sheriff's academies. Court services, I don't even think they hire for those that much anymore because people in court services usually stay there until retirement. It is a wonderful job to be in. You really had to know somebody to get into that job. For some people, other people, you were just able to get into it because they needed people. Now when they hire people, it's primarily for the jail, right? And then you've got sheriff's police. Deputy sheriffs do traffic stops sometimes when they're out driving, but mainly they do a lot of other stuff in the squads. They do process serving. They may do a traffic stop here and there, but that's not their primary function. Correctional officers almost never do traffic stops. You heard what he said. He drives the bus. He drives the bus from 26 in Cal, which is the main jail, right? You have multiple divisions, but he drives the inmates or offenders or the detainees out to the various courthouses. Cook County has 6 districts. District 1, which is Chicago. District 2 is Rolling Meadows. District 3, I believe, is Skokie. District 4 is Maywood. District 5 is Bridgeview. And District 6 is Markham, right? That's in Cook County. And so corrections officers almost never do traffic stops. Like if they're on exterior perimeter, they may do a traffic stop, but they don't do traffic stops. So he don't know what he's talking about when he's talking about they do what the officer should have done. He has 0 experience unless your side job is you work for a suburban police department or another department part-time, which does happen. Sheriff's police, on the other hand, they are police officers. Now, you can't walk off the street and then go be a sheriff's police. You typically had to start in the courts or in the jails, and they primarily pick them from the jails to then go back to the academy to go learn how to be a sheriff's police. Sheriff's police are police. Pole to the freaking lease, right? But that's not this guy. That's not this guy, right? He is doing too much. Let's continue with the video.
left the traffic stop.
Did I try to get your attention to come to me?
Yes, and I was in the middle of doing something.
Okay. Okay, who do you work for?
City
Christopher Korea. Who do you work for? Because in this capacity, you work for me. And so you told me not to get out the car. That means come here. You asked me what? I said I needed to talk to you.
We have kind of a way we do things, right? We get the information, whatever, we go back and make sure.
I got you on that, and I got the protocol. I know we operating great.
But listen,
what she doing? She operating in the red. She's fucking up.
But listen.
And I'm trying to give her a big up.
Just because you call her up doesn't mean she can drive everything and come right back, right?
I can't come to her.
That's true. But at a traffic stop, you got to kind of wait, right?
I followed the rules. I followed the rules.
You might have. I don't know.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. You know I followed the rules. I asked her to come here, and she said she was too busy to do it. But she wasn't doing nothing when she stepped out the car halfway and said, "What do you want?" Right. So you can't tell me. You can't bullshit me. Bullshit somebody else.
Bullshit anybody. Listen, this is how it works. Like she stepped out. She acknowledged. I know.
I respect.
She acknowledged that you waved at her, right? But she's in the middle of something. She can't just stop and come back and forth through. That's not how it works. I mean, you kind of know that, right?
I was being an asshole because she was being who she is.
Okay, and that's.
And all I do,
I would hope
all I did was work within the rules. I didn't break no rules. I asked her to come here. I pulled off. She got my license. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Here go my other address.
Right, I understand.
This plate, that plate come back to the same fucking address. Okay. And I left it open so they can run the plates and all that.
What address is that? Who's it belong to?
Me, my company.
Okay.
Town Naperville.
Okay. That being said, being that you're an officer and you know how things work, why would you leave?
Because she wouldn't come, so I had to.
But that makes no sense to me. That makes no sense.
I had to make her come to me. I can't look. I was doing what I needed to do to control the situation.
But that's the thing, though.
I made her do what I wanted her to do, right?
As you know,
I made her do what I wanted to do. Hey, I do this.
I know. So you should know. At that point, you don't control the situation.
I never did control the situation, but I brought it to where I wanted it to be. Y'all don't realize that because I work in the jail. I play with criminals.
Okay, so here's
this is a learning lesson. What do you want to do? You know that. You know this is a learning lesson. Because she shouldn't have even followed me. Come on now. She did wrong. I did wrong. We both fucked up. You know that.
First of all, tell me how she did wrong, and then tell me how you did wrong.
If she see I'm going through a mental health crisis, but you don't know me, so you gotta assume that's a mental health crisis.
Mental health.
And I showed you my ID. At that point, it should have been de-escalated. You should have took your hand off your waist, all that shit. We should have had a conversation amongst peers. If you're gonna write the ticket, you're gonna write the ticket. I didn't care. I never did care.
So mental health.
Was she writing the ticket when you waved at
her? I don't know
back?
what she was doing. She was taking all goddamn day.
Okay. So then how did you
said you record?
We all record and we're all are. So you said she messed up and then you messed up. So now how did you
I didn't mess up. All I did was I got what I wanted.
Did wrong, or she did wrong and you did wrong, I guess you said. What she did, you just told me what she did wrong. What did you do wrong?
Then when I come out here, I left the garage door open, I left the gun, and I showed her that I left the gun in the car. So it ain't no thing. Then she pull up, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to close the distance so I ain't got to yell and all these more because she knows this. And but it is what it is, man. Okay. And you know this shit. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. And you can't even, hey man, hey.
I'm just trying to figure out what would possess you
to
leave other than
health crisis because she.
Okay, she's going through a mental health crisis. Okay,
I'm bipolar, she initiated that.
Okay,
me
so
up,
do you need an ambulance right now?
I need to relax. I'm running my bath water.
Okay,
I cut it off since I came out.
Right,
and it's
sweet bubbles right now.
No, I'm just telling you who I.
Okay, so what?
We all got something wrong with us. What the hell?
Well, you said you had a mental health crisis. So I just making sure.
Yeah, she triggered it with this bullshit. Okay. Look, man, I'm trying to bridge the gap between the divider between this shit. We shouldn't even be having this conversation. All right. What I'm trying to do in Naperville, I'm trying to bridge the gap. Okay?
One way to bridge the gap would be when you get pulled over like you did.
And
you did great. You did great.
I pulled down all the windows.
You did great. You did great on that. But then don't just leave.
Man, I told you why I left, and it was a slow speed leave.
You see how calm the officers are?
How it works, right?
I understand. I got you.
And you can't just say, you know what, screw this, I'm leaving. You can't just do it. You can't do that. We're going to place you under arrest for leaving the scene of a
arrest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? If you don't mind, just turn around for me.
Hey, can I make a call though? Hold on. Can you lock up my house? Because I got shit.
We will. Yeah, we will.
Okay, come on.
First of all,
I was waiting on this.
is this locked?
I swear.
Okay.
Do everything right.
Thank you.
Okay.
We will definitely.
I promise you. I promise you. Can I get I need my phone though.
Okay, where's that at?
You got me handcuffed. Can I walk with you inside my house?
Yeah,
I'm handcuffed. I can't do shit.
Just let her finish.
Just so it doesn't tighten up on you, okay?
Oh, this is the first time I got cuffs on me. Yeah. Let me make a scene.
No.
Hey.
Let's not
They
make a
putting
scene.
cuffs on the officer. I'm a Cook County sheriff.
Okay, you want to get your
No,
phone?
we gonna make this. No, we gonna make a scene. Y'all want to put
Alright,
cuffs
About
on?
to go down, y'all.
We're not
It's about to go down.
We're not giving your phone.
Okay, if I don't get my phone, I'm not going in that place.
Well, yes, you are.
You gonna give me my phone? Okay, y'all gonna pick me
Are you
up?
gonna leave? Are you gonna stop making a scene?
I want my phone.
Are you gonna stop making a scene?
Yeah, if
Okay.
I get my phone.
Let's get your phone.
Only one person going in my house.
No, we're all going in.
No. it ain't happening.
Okay, well then we're not getting your phone. Let's go.
Well, then I'm not going. Hold on, y'all put cuffs on me, and I came back out here. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna do your job. I'm an inmate now.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
an inmate
Yes,
now.
you are.
Yep, that's what you
You
like.
got it, or you want me to call some more? Come on.
No, you're not gonna leave my house unsecured. My weapon right there.
We'll get it. We'll get it for you.
We got to get people involved. Hey!
CM33.
Hey! Call the police.
33.
My gun in my car, and I'm an officer.
Come on.
They know I'm an officer. This ain't gonna work, baby. This shit don't work. Oh, now y'all want to play T.O.K. with me? All right. No, ain't no Chris.
Let's go.
No, ain't no go.
Chris, come on,
Come on,
buddy.
y'all want to play inmate?
Oh, I saw that.
No, officer.
I saw
How
it.
you? What you see?
Come on.
I'm with handcuffs.
Come on.
No, we gonna get some people out here.
You want to get some people?
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait right here then.
Okay.
Turn your head that way.
No.
Yep. Stop resisting. You're good.
He a big
Right
old
there.
boy.
All right,
big
y'all
old
got me
boy.
over the thing. Y'all gonna have to keep on going.
Ooh,
didn't.
I'm not
Lord.
putting my head on the car.
Put your head down.
I'm not putting my head down.
Put your head down then.
Put it down for me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I'm not putting it down. You got all this pressure on me.
Put it
That shit
down
don't
for
work.
me then.
Come on, I'll push
We're
with you.
doing too much.
That shit don't work.
Okay, good. You're good then. Just stand right here.
I don't know why you asking to come up here trying to be.
I tried to be nice to you.
No, you ain't being nice to yourself.
That makes no sense, dude.
Dude, all you doing is you making a news report. All you doing is making a news
No,
report.
you're making a news report.
Okay.
We gonna see how this goes. Thank you.
I'm not putting my head down.
You don't have to.
Why you keep on moving my hands? So you hurting me. You hurting me. Now I'm cool. You don't have to click me.
What I doing?
No, look at what you're
I'm
doing in my
gonna
hand.
hold it. I'm gonna control your hand.
You're not controlling my hand. That shit hurt. You hurting me. You hurting me. Ma'am, you were hurting me. You don't need to do.
So to answer some of y'all questions, I don't know if he bipolar. I'm gonna tell you this though. So y'all asking some real good questions, and trust me, it's gonna get worse. The language wise, yeah, it's gonna get worse as we keep watching. One, I want to give the Naperville round of applause for being extra patient with him. I'm talking about the tone was wonderful. It wasn't triggering. It wasn't aggressive. It was very calm. What I see is an officer playing inmate. That's what I see. And I see him using mental health as an excuse to act the way he's acting. Now, I'm not a doctor, right? He could have some real mental health issues. But I've seen this too many times. Here's this. I used to work in the jails too for the state DOC. Yes, I used to work around the mental health unit. Oh my God. The things that the inmates do when they don't get, we call them offenders, when they don't get their way, and he is acting just like that. I was a CO before I was a police officer. I'm telling you, this is exactly what I think he is doing. And he's performing pretty well. Let's keep watching. It's crazy. Here we go. You said how long? What do you mean? 2 years.
Do this, fam. Okay.
No.
I told you you hurt me. You don't have to do it
hey,
because you hurting me.
Relax.
All right, tell her to stop. If you got me.
And especially since he said we're going to make a scene. We are going to make a scene, so he planned this out.
You the man. Take care of this, Sergeant. Get her off of me.
No,
I don't need her to hold me.
She's not holding you anymore. She got her arm up here.
I don't need that.
She got her arm
All
up
right.
here. Nope.
Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe.
Oh, shit, you broke my leg.
Now, you want to do that? That's where we're going to stay and we're going to wait.
Okay.
This is on you, buddy.
Why did you do that? You could have
Because
broke my leg.
We didn't, though. You know why? Because you did it on your own. All right? So we're going to
I hope y'all don't tase me because I'm
we're
sweating.
not going to tase you. We're just going to get you in the car now.
Okay.
But your hands could be dirty. It's all good.
We got to get him in the car.
Okay.
Hold on. I get up.
All right.
I get up because I'm not sure my leg gonna go. My leg broke. My leg is broke. I can't move my leg. My leg is broke. The right one. This is right one. I can't move it.
Film all you want.
I can't.
We're gonna sit you up on your butt. Is that okay?
Okay, I can't. No, I need to keep it like this. Look at the knee. Look at the kneecap.
Okay.
Stay right there.
Look at the kneecap.
I got you. Stay right
I
there.
can't move it.
Okay. We got the ambulance coming.
We're gonna keep you right here. You want to put your head down? That's fine.
No, I'm good with my head down. Hey, make sure you filming.
She is. Don't worry. So are we.
Broke my fucking leg.
Yes. Let's get him here.
You broke my fucking leg. Hey, and they know I'm an officer. Shit, I can't move this motherfucker.
Okay. You good if I let go of you?
What the fuck I'm gonna do?
I'm just making sure.
What the fuck I'm gonna do?
You're gonna fall.
Come on,
you fall.
hold on to me.
Are you gonna fall back?
You like this shit? No, yep, I'm gonna fall back.
Let me have my hand.
No, I want your hand. I want it there now.
You want it there?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on. Do what you was doing all that shit with 3 motherfuckers and I'm handcuffed. Do all that shit now.
What
Because
shit?
he must be, who are you? You must be a lieutenant or something.
Another sergeant.
Okay, another sergeant. He must got more sense than you because you acting right now.
Dude, I was acting right before.
No,
you were the one that
was
went
on that
all
funny
ballistic
shit.
on us.
You was on that funny shit.
Started
I ain't did
screaming,
shit.
started trying to
Yep,
fight
I
us.
can do that. Fight you. Fight you.
Yeah. At first you sat down and
Fight
sit
you.
down on the ground.
I was handling y'all with the goddamn
and
cuffs
then you
on.
tried to get up and play with us.
How? My hands behind my back.
We had you nice right there, just waiting for
Okay,
our
I
people
was
coming,
standing
right?
up because she was leaning on me.
Yeah. And then you decided to act a fool.
What's a fool to you? What's a
No,
fool to
no,
you?
we got on-
no,
we
no.
got on video too,
I
guys.
asked you what's a fool.
We all got
Okay, I got you. Nigga, I got a taser.
Okay. It's fine. I'm glad you do.
Talking to you. Oh, you didn't like the word nigga, huh?
Hard. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm a nigga.
Kiss it by the time anyway, so it don't
Hey,
matter.
your leg seems fine.
Hold on. You act like I was about to punch. You scary than a motherfucker. You shouldn't even be in this job. You've been elevated the whole time. The whole reason why, because it's your ego. Your ego got me on the ground. You fucked up. You shouldn't even be in this job. You fucked up. You gonna kill somebody. Naperville got enough going on with the race relations, and you up here exciting it. You knew I was an officer. You knew I was an officer. You knew I was an officer. This is an ego trip for you.
How did you be an officer?
Because I told her.
Happened?
I asked her to come talk to me. When I told her as an officer, she should have de-escalated the whole situation.
Why would you be an officer cause something to need to be de-escalated?
Because she don't need to worry about me shooting her.
Okay.
Because I'm an officer, I'm on her side.
All right.
That is true.
Now you stupid too. Get out of here.
That is true.
Because you seem like you're just hunting a package for anything, buddy.
Oh, well, I might as well get it all out my chest. I'm arrested.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Stupid.
That has nothing
Ain't no
to do with
questions. You got me under arrest in my neighborhood.
I want to ask you a
Fuck
question
you,
about your house. How do you want me to secure it?
nigga. Fuck you.
I don't appreciate that.
No, I can't go in there. If you take the cuffs off and put them in front of me, one of you come in there with me. I get my phone,
How do you want me to secure your
my gun.
Not happening.
You take me to jail and you figure it out.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you forewarning on camera. I have a lawyer, okay? He has sued this city before, okay?
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, fine. I'm trying to help y'all out. Go ahead and take me to jail. Do whatever the fuck you going to do.
Stand up and get in the back of the car then.
Bitch, I can't stand up. You stupid bitch! Get the fuck away from me!
Chris,
Cause you putting me on the ground, you dumb bitch!
wait, we're gonna get up. All right.
I can't move my goddamn leg, you stupid bitch!
All right. So all what I want you to do.
And if she can't take this while I'm on the ground, what the fuck is she an officer for? Huh?
Until they come and say.
What the fuck is she an officer for if she can't take me calling her name? I worked in the jail with no gun. You do that, because you can't even handle yourself on the motherfucking street with a gun. All these motherfuckers would have been inmates, and I could have controlled them. But you got all these motherfuckers on one person.
Great.
We're gonna let
So
them,
what
we'll let them
leg,
ask.
Chris, hurts? Like what leg can you not stand up?
The one that's bent, I can't unbend it. My foot moves, but I can't unbend it.
Okay.
It popped or something.
All right.
And the bitch did that shit wrong.
Have you ever had any injuries prior?
No.
Okay. They're gonna.
All I was doing is standing up. How the fuck you gonna fight when you standing up with your arm behind your back?
I was not here. I'm here now.
They want me to fucking surrender on the car and shit. I ain't doing that shit, never. I want you to make this personal.
No, I don't.
Because it is personal. You're trying to play for the cameras. But you gonna start fucking with me.
No,
That's
how
cool.
am I fucking with you?
You know my cars now. You know my addresses.
Oh,
You
I
gonna
don't
start
care.
fucking with
I'm
me.
not even normally.
That's cool. Because I ain't got no problems with the police. I got a problem with
problem
you.
with you.
I got a problem with you.
I don't have a
because
problem
you
with
was
you.
sitting here to be a supervisor and supervise these bitches. But you let this shit happen.
Chris. He says he's having a problem with his.
I can't right knee. My right knee, I can't unlock
He says
it.
he can't unbend it. Yeah, straighten it.
Yeah, hell
Gonna
yeah.
lay back.
Like, don't touch me, man. I don't trust you.
Is it okay if I lay back
Yeah, you cool.
Lay back flat on your back. Don't hit your
You
head.
want to lay back?
Don't hit your head.
Get it.
You want my knee?
I,
Is that good like that?
I can't move this fucking leg.
Okay. Let me just put my knee like this.
Stop moving.
Okay. Man, I ain't been this mad in a long time. I need to go back to work. Whoop my motherfucking ass.
Listen, we're gonna come up both
Did he
sides.
say I need to go back
You
to
just
work
don't
and
know,
whoop some
man.
ass?
You don't know.
Chris, you gotta pay attention to us.
Okay, let them
don't
help.
know.
Let them help you, and then you can talk to me, okay? Later, all right?
Christopher Cribbs was charged with felony aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, a Class 1 felony in the state of Illinois that carries a potential sentence of 4 to 15 years
Shouts
in
out to
prison
Blue Ones.
and fines
Go
of
over
up
to
to
their page if you
$25,000.
like
An aggravated
and
battery to
follow.
a police officer,
They
a
are the
Class
ones
2
who's
felony, which
responsible
carries
for
a
this body
potential
cam.
prison sentence of 3 to 7 years and a fine of up to $25,000.
Whoa. 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 You said after watching this, you're not going back to work? Boy, let me tell you something, my Lord. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Oh, okay. So what are your thoughts on this stop? I'm going to drop the link. I haven't had you all come up in a long time. I'm going to drop the link. Let's have a conversation tonight. What are y'all thoughts about this stop? If y'all come up, cool. If not, that's fine. I'm going to drop the link, but you got to cam up. Oh, what are your thoughts? If you want, oh my God, this was really something else. If you're on Facebook, you probably can't see the link unless you go over to Security Training Concepts or my Instructor Mike page on Facebook, YouTube, one of the two. Willie said after this stop, he not going back to work. Y'all do me a favor, go over to my Twitter page. Where's it at? I'm pointing to the right. Here we go. Go over to my Twitter page. Follow me, Instructor Mike 1. If you are so kind, if you would like to do that, follow me on Twitter. I got a little bit more freedom over there, okay? Here we go. What are your thoughts about this traffic stop? My Lord. You said he seemed like he had a problem with the officer being female. Well, let's watch the traffic stop from the beginning. Let's watch it from the beginning because I don't know if it has something to do with him being a female, with her being a female. But I can definitely tell you this. It was ego at work. It was ego at work in this traffic stop. I will definitely tell you that. We're going to watch it over in the beginning. Y'all do me a favor, smash that. You said back to blue until it happens to you. Boy, bye. Got it. Block on deck. Back to blue. All right, yes, back to blue. Here we go. You said man should have took the ticket and shut the F up. Absolutely. Here we go. Let's watch this traffic stop.
A 40-mile-per-hour zone. The driver of the vehicle was identified as 42-year-old Christopher
It was
Cribbs.
ego. Yeah.
How we doing?
Really good.
You have your license and insurance, please? Ambersale and North Aurora.
What am I being pulled over?
Well, a couple of things. Number one, you're speeding. Number two, you have the license plate cover.
Okay, it's gonna stay there.
I'm sorry? I can't understand you. What?
It's gonna stay there. So you
what's going to stay there?
there. The license plate cover.
Okay.
Already
You have
from the
insurance for the vehicle?
beginning,
No, go ahead, buddy.
it's gonna stay there.
So you
What's going to stay there? North Aurora.
What am I being pulled over?
Well, a couple of things. Number one, you're speeding. Number two, you have the license plate cover.
Okay, it's gonna stay there.
I'm sorry? I can't understand you. What?
It's gonna stay there. So you
what's going to stay there?
there. The license plate cover.
Okay. You have insurance for the vehicle?
No, go ahead, write the ticket. I'm not looking.
You don't have insurance for the
I
car?
got insurance, but I ain't got it written. It's at home.
Okay. Is this your current address?
Now, if y'all watched me on traffic stops, y'all, what's some of the biggest differences y'all see? Right? I'm not inviting the cops to write me a ticket. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. You know, I'm not inviting the police to write me a ticket. Right? I'm not gonna do it. Right? Y'all know I don't have my front license plate on the car. I have the rear license plate on, but I don't have my front. Why am I doing that? Because I know that one is a violation. Two, it's probably what, $60 if they even cite me. And three, it creates traffic stops so that I can create content to show people how to operate in traffic stops, right? But when they pull me over, and I'm not driving around going to look for them, but when they pull me over, I'm not going to talk crap to the cop. This was ego. Yes, T-Mac, I got to agree with you. Because he had a badge, he thought he was just going to skate by unscathed. Now, here's this. Here's this. It is not uncommon for law enforcement officers to get courtesy from police officers. That is not uncommon. It's not uncommon. But the problem becomes when you start giving an attitude like what he was doing. The entitlement. You are not entitled to professional courtesy. I am not doing that, William. You are silly. You will not catch me. No, you won't. You are not entitled to courtesy. You are given it by the officer when you give it as well. It is mutual respect for the job and what the officer has to do. If they want to check your license, let them check your license. If they want to check your insurance, let them check your insurance. If you don't have it, say you don't have it and be respectful. Respect the position the officer is in conducting his or her traffic stop. You would know that if you were an actual police officer, but you are not. You are a correctional officer. Now, shouts out to the corrections officers. They do a hard job. There are some police officers who wouldn't survive a week in the jails. But there are some correctional officers that could survive outside. But there's a difference. What you do in the jails plays differently out on the streets and vice versa. When you're out there on the streets, you have your firearm, your pepper spray, your taser, your baton, your weapons, your radio to call for backup. When you're inside the jail, you might have all of that, and that depends. Not every corrections officer has the same tools. California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, their officers wear stab-proof vests. They get to have the side batons. Y'all remember the one with the handle, right? They get to have the batons. County corrections might not get to have that. They might not get to have pepper spray. You see what I'm saying? Different jails and prisons operate differently with what the officers get to have. But you know one thing corrections officers get to have that I am surprised this guy didn't use? Corrections officers know how to use their mouth to their advantage. I'm sorry, I can't even say it right because I'm trying to get to that picture right here. Corrections officers know how to speak and use the gift of gab. Why? Because your mouth, the brain, the 6 inches between your ears, these two pieces, when you are in the jail, are your biggest weapons. Not the gun, because you don't get a gun unless you're on a rent team or unless you're on exterior patrol or perimeter or if you're on the catwalk. You see what I'm saying? If you're on the catwalk, you might get a rifle and a sidearm. If you're on a rent team, you might get a rifle, shotgun, or a sidearm. If you're on exterior patrol, you're definitely getting those things. But once you're on the inside, past the sally port, the arms room is literally, for most prisons, somewhere close to the front. There are no guns inside of the jail except those who are supposed to have them. And so when you don't have that gun, you got to learn how to work and deal with people. You got to learn how to work and deal with people. This corrections officer said he was so close to retiring, he failed the test. Not the test to be an officer, but the test to work with other officers. The biggest weapon you have as a corrections officer is your ability to communicate, and he screwed that up. He screwed that up.
I'm just ready to go home.
Okay, so what is your actual address then?
The address that this car comes back to is what you just wrote down.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Right.
the only one you need.
Okay, is that what town is that in?
That's Naperville.
Okay.
Because I stay over I got an
There's
apartment
a lot
over
of
Giordano.
Giordano's in there.
And down, you know that's downtown Naperville.
Okay. There's no other main streets?
Hold on.
in the
Why did
state?
you jump out the car?
Okay,
So
stay in the car for me.
Good job disconnecting.
Christopher began yelling and waving his arm out the window in an
Did a
attempt
great
to
job
get the officer
disconnecting. But that's
to
not
come
what I
up
was
to
trying to
his
show.
Couple
This is
things.
what I was
Number
trying
one,
to
you're
show.
speeding. Number two, you have a license plate cover.
okay, it's gonna stay there.
I'm sorry? I can't understand you. What?
It's gonna stay there. So
It's
you
what's going to stay there?
that? The license plate cover.
Okay. Do you have insurance for the vehicle?
No, go ahead, write the ticket. I'm not looking.
You don't have insurance for the
I
car?
got insurance, but I ain't got it written. It's at home.
Okay. Is this your current address?
No.
No? Okay. What's your current?
Oh, hold on. I'm an officer and I'm armed. My gun is right here, so you don't go crazy.
Never reach, especially for the direct. I'm telling you, some other officers, this might have went down differently. Never reach. People talk with their hands. Never do this.
Here we go. Because it's right here. I just remember.
Okay.
Christopher then provided his Cook County Sheriff Correctional Officer ID.
Watch this.
Here you go.
Y'all see that? The face of entitlement. The face of entitlement. That's the face of entitlement. With his thumbs up. I got you, Sally, for sure. That's the face of entitlement right there. Who thought that just because he is in law enforcement, that he's supposed to get off. And you know what? I will tell you this. If he would have approached this stop differently and would have had a better attitude, would he have gotten off? Probably. Probably. Probably would have told him to slow down. Probably would have told him to get the license plate cover fixed. And would have let him go about his way. Naperville not looking for no trouble. They don't want to be in the media. They don't want no news. I mean, granted, they just came out the media for what? A shooting that took place where the officer shot the person that was fatal, proved to be justified. They don't want to be in the media. They would have gave him a pass. They would have gave him a pass. But because he did this, he made it bad. All right, so let me read some of your comments and we'll get out of here. Troy says some counties like Edgecombe County, North Carolina, make you work the jail for 2 years before you can work as a deputy on the street because they learn to use their brain first before they issue tools. I agree with that policy. 1,000%. I agree with it. All the years, I got you. I'm going to come back to you, Sally. All the years I worked county corrections, I never did something as stupid as he did. I understand why he showed his ID, but the smile and thumbs up and the attitude was just fine. Absolutely, yes. Sally says, I'm a retired corrections officer in New Jersey. Definitely not an easy job. We only had a stab-proof vest, OC spray handcuffs, and a radio inside the jail. I can tell you this, as a CO, I only had a radio and keys. As a state corrections officer, for a maximum security prison, mind you, I only had a radio and keys. We had no stab-proof vest. We had no baton. We had no pepper spray. In fact, the sergeants had the pepper spray. The lieutenants had the pepper spray. Officers didn't have that. And we didn't have handcuffs unless we were on perimeter on the inside or patrol on the inside. What's up, JJ? What's going on? Or exterior perimeter, right? Or if you might have been working the catwalk, right? Or the tower, you might have gotten rifled and, sidearm stuff like that. But on the doggone, yes, we didn't have none of that. None of that. So you said it's obvious that he had a mental health issue. Plus, it's something about the female that is his trigger. Yeah, it is something about the female. But you know what? I can say yes or no. Yeah, it's possible he might have a mental health issue. But in the beginning, he didn't show it. In the beginning, he did not show it. It is possible for you to trigger yourself. It is very possible for you to trigger. He got himself worked up. Rob Banger. Okay, good. Send me the information and I'll be able to, see what I can do to review your videos. Okay. All right, y'all. Just want to remind you, hope you all had a great week. Hope you're prepared for the weekend. All that great stuff. Hey, again, this show is sponsored by MikeBrownsBooks.com, MikeBrownsBooks.com. If you liked the content and you do want to support the channel, you can go over to MikeBrownsBooks.com. All of my books are $5 a piece. They're all based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I got audio books, a variety of different books that tell you about protecting yourself, talent, stuff like that. Mommy, daddy, please teach me. Don't just do it from the perspective, if you're doing it for your kids, but teach them how. Impatient patience, telling yourself about no, that dreaded no word they don't want to hear. My Black Life Matters. Now, let me give you a caveat. It is not on the Black Lives Matter movement. So don't think that's what it's about, okay? It is about children, all Black children who are not being paid attention to or listened to by their parents. They form a club called My Black Life Matters until the adults finally start listening to them. That sounds too close to being real, because it is. Here we go. It's a bunch of different books you could pick from. Okay, they're also available on Amazon, MikeBrownsBooks.com. Also in Spanish as well. Coloring and activity books, a variety of different things, okay? So, you said it was great and helpful content. Outstanding. I appreciate that. All right, until then, you all stay safe. And until the next time, you've been watching Instructor Mike. You go on ahead and follow me on Facebook at Mike Brown or Instructor Mike, on Instagram and TikTok at Yes Mike Said It. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Instructor Mike. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Also go to my Twitter page. Where is it at? Right here. I keep forgetting how to point. with the doggone camera. Go to Twitter, Instructor Mike 1, Instructor Mike 1. All right. It's nobody's job to protect you but you. Take care of yourself and each other. I will see you. Until next time.
What's going on, you? This is Instructor Mike. You can follow me on Facebook at Mike Brown or Instructor Mike. Follow me
It
on
could be you as a citizen, and you walked up and you see somebody. Look heavy. I don't know. Special, that must be. But it's good to know that this can handle the high pressure rounds of the flooding.
Make eye contact with me. He's still trying to get it open a couple of times.
So chill.